Hey all, it's Matt from Style Factory here, your go-to resource for e-commerce advice. In this step-by-step guide, I'm going to show you how to start a print-on-demand business on Etsy and share practical tips on how to make it a successful one. By the end of this video, you'll have a fully functioning Etsy print-on-demand shop with all your products automatically printed, packed and shipped for you. If you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe or follow wherever you're watching. Okay, let's dive in. The first thing you need is a print-on-demand supplier. 1. Sign up to a print-on-demand service. To sell print-on-demand products on Etsy, you'll need to connect your shop to a print-on-demand service, a company that prints and ships your products whenever an order comes in. Popular options here include Printify, Printful, Gelato, and Guten, but for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to use Printify. This is a free POD service that integrates really neatly with Etsy. If you'd like to follow along with what I'm doing, you'll find a special sign-up link for this platform in the video description. When you click this, you'll be taken through a quick onboarding process. Once you reach the "Where do you plan to sell?" step, choose Etsy from the list of platforms. 2. Create an Etsy seller account. To create an Etsy seller account, go to the Etsy homepage and click Sign In at the top right corner of the page. You'll then see a box appear prompting you to log in or register. Click the Register button at the top right corner of this box. Once you've registered, the next step is to open your Etsy store. To do this, click your profile picture at the top of the Etsy interface and then select Sell on Etsy. Then click the Get Started button to launch Etsy's shop setup wizard. You'll then be guided through a series of onboarding steps, the most important of which is the Add Listings one. When you're on this step, add a temporary or dummy product listing to activate your shop. In this listing, scroll down to Production Partners and add Printify. This is really important because Etsy requires you to disclose who manufactures your items. Once your dummy listing is active, you're ready to move on to connecting Printify to Etsy and publishing your real products. 3. Connect Printify to Etsy. Now it's time to connect your Printify and Etsy accounts. If you selected Etsy during the Printify onboarding process, you'll see a Connect My Store button on your dashboard. Click this to begin the integration. If you skip that step, don't worry. You can simply go to My New Store in your Printify dashboard and choose Etsy from the list of available sales channels. Either method will open a new Etsy sign-in window. Log into your Etsy account and click the Grant Access button when prompted. This authorizes Printify to connect to your Etsy shop. Once access is granted, your Etsy and Printify accounts are officially linked, allowing Printify to automatically publish new product listings to your store and manage fulfillment when your Etsy customers place orders. Now for the fun part, designing your print-on-demand products. 4. Design your first product. To create your first product in Printify, go to your Printify dashboard and click the Create Your First Product button. Pick a product you'd like to create and use Printify's product designer to add your artwork. You can upload a design you've already created or use Printify's built-in tools to add text, graphics, or photos. At this stage, you can also define your product variants, color, size, and so on. When you're happy with your design, click Save Product. 5. Order a sample. Before listing your product on Etsy, it's worth ordering a sample to check that everything looks and feels right. To do this, go to your Printify account, click the Create Order button, and then Sample. Select the exact product variant that you want to test, then enter your shipping details and complete the order. Printify sample orders usually arrive quite quickly, and checking they meet your expectations is a simple but important step. 6. Set prices and publish your Etsy listing. Before publishing your product on Etsy, it's important to review and finalize your pricing. To do this, go to your Printify dashboard, open the My Products section and select the product you've designed. Take a moment to check the base cost of the item and set your retail price accordingly. Printify provides suggested prices, but you can adjust them to achieve your desired profit margin. Once you're happy with your prices, tick the Products checkbox and click Publish. During the publishing process, Printify will ask whether you want to sync all product details with Etsy. Choosing to do so is usually best. It ensures that your titles, descriptions, mock-ups, colors, sizes, tags and shipping profiles are consistent between Printify and Etsy. When the publishing process is complete, you'll see a Product Published Successfully message. To confirm that everything is synced correctly, open your Etsy Shop Manager and click Listings. Your new product, complete with its images, description and price, should now appear ready for your customers to purchase. 7. Test your sales process. Before you start promoting your Etsy shop, it's worth running a quick order through it. This makes sure everything is working properly. For me, the best way to do this is to place an order through your live Etsy listing and following it through the full process, i.e. from Etsy to Printify to fulfillment. Once the order appears in your Printify dashboard, check that the product details, personalization data if applicable, and shipping information have all synced correctly. 8. Promote your store. Once your Etsy storefront is live, the next step is to attract shoppers and turn them into buyers. Etsy is a competitive marketplace, but with smart optimization and consistent marketing efforts, your print-on-demand product listing can stand out and generate sales. Key ways to promote your Etsy POD store include focusing on a clearly defined niche, optimizing your store for Etsy's search engine, using great product images, leveraging social media platforms, paying for Etsy ads, encouraging product reviews, and email marketing. For more details on all these tactics, check out the video description where you'll find resources on how to market an online store effectively. You'll also find a link to our free e-commerce kit, which contains a host of useful cheat sheets and guides for anyone interested in starting a new store. And that's it. You've built a print-on-demand business on Etsy. Before I go, a quick reminder that if you'd like to use Printify to build your Etsy POD store, you'll find a link to it in the video description, along with a discount code you can use with it. Before you go, it'd be great if you could hit the like button and subscribe or follow wherever you're watching this video. And finally, if you have any questions at all about Etsy Print on Demand, do leave them in the comments. We read them all and we'll do our best to help.